Hello there. Welcome to today's practice, elephant stretch, for the very, very strong core and a good feeling in the entire body. I am Susie. Let's start. You have your mat and take a comfortable seat. Cross legs if that feels good to you, or any other seat with the legs straight. Let's bring our hands to our heart. Place right hand on your heart and left over. Close your eyes and bring your focus to yourself. And we begin to breathe, inhaling and exhaling. And as you inhale, slightly expand the heart chakra. Lift your hands slightly off your chest and exhale, hands back to your chest. This will help you expand your heart. And exhale. Inhaling, slightly lifting those hands off and exhaling, bringing life and love to your own heart, which you feel for your entire body. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's begin. Bring your hands over your knees and then you can rock forward to a child's pose, or you can tuck your toes under your pelvis and rock over your ankles. Relax your ankles and let your chest come to your thighs. Bend your elbows to floor, relax your forehead to floor. And now you can, again, just breathe. Feel that heart now against your thighs. Can you still breathe as fully as you just did? Always focus in your own breath. Focus on this practice, forgetting everything else. Let's come to your falls. Hands under your shoulders, weight over your knees, keep your chest nice and open, shoulders back, and we start to do this wonderful cat and cow practice. As you exhale, you press the floor way round your back. Inhale, you lengthen and press your shoulders really back, keep your fingers open. Exhaling, always pressing the floor away, and inhaling, keep your elbows towards your own body. So don't let your elbows turn to the side. Always inhaling as you extend, exhaling as you tuck your chest in and do that cat. Neck nice and relaxed. Try to feel that stretch all over the spine. So let's begin. Elephant walking on the place. Lifting one hand and the opposite knee off. You can start whichever side feels good to you right now. As you inhale, you lift your hand and opposite knee off. And exhale, bring it back to the floor. Inhale, keep your belly button tucked in. Exhale. And then round your wrists, both sides, a few times. Let's tuck our toes under. And we're going to lift our knees off the floor. Just 10 centimeters. And you hold. Breathe. Keep your belly button tucked in. Press your shoulders back. Keep that shoulder blade area fulfilled. It's full. There is no gap between your shoulder blades. Press the floor away. Nice and easy. Relax. Relax your ankles. Let's stretch the right leg straight. Tuck your toes under, far back. Lengthen your left arm forward, toe to the ceiling, and lift your left leg off the floor. Let's point the ankle. As you exhale, inhale and flex your ankle. Exhale, point the foot. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point the foot. Inhale, flex. Keep that belly button tucked in. And return the leg and the hand down. You can again circle your wrists as you need to. And second round. Lift your knees off the floor and hold. Shoulders back. Inhale and breathe. Toes are tucked under. Press the floor away. This is an easy hold. It doesn't take very long. Just breathe Keep that spine lengthening and release your knees back down. Relax your ankles and again take few turns around in your wrists. Let's take the left leg straightened, tuck your toes under far back, lengthen the right arm straight, thumb to the ceiling, lift your left leg off the floor, keep your belly button tucked in, and point the ankle and flex the ankle. Exhale, point, inhale, flex, belly button in, keep those shoulder blades away from themselves, and flex the ankle, great, and return back to that nice force. Let's take a break on the child's pose for one moment. Let's take the arms over your back, interlace your fingers, lengthen your arms as straight as you can over your back. Keep your neck in comfortable position, and you can do a little bit movements with your hands, but we're going to try to bring the hands a little bit more over your head towards your front wall. So easy, exhaling and inhaling as feels comfortable for you, moving your arms over your neck, but make sure that your neck is not straining while you're doing this movement in your shoulders. Bring your hands back to the floor, take few circles in your shoulders, releasing that shoulder blade area. Remember to breathe and always do these things as feels good to you. Let's bring the hands back on the floors. So we come back on your hands and your knees. Let's take this a little further. Straighten your right leg back, tuck your toes under. Lengthen your left arm forward, thumb to the ceiling. Lift the right leg off the floor. Remember to breathe, tuck your belly button in. Bend your right knee, flex your ankle. Keep your heel towards the ceiling and bring your left hand towards the ankle. Do not take the ankle yet by trying to maintain this position and breathe. Just a little long holder. Little longer hold. Just breathe and hold. Try to reach the fingers to the back wall and try to press the heel to the ceiling. And let's return back to the beginning. Lengthen the arm and the leg back and return back to the beginning. You can take a few rounds with your wrists again. The other side. Straighten the left leg back. Right arm straightens to the front, thumb to the ceiling. Lift the left foot off the floor. Slowly bend the knee, flex the ankle very strong, heel is towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, bring your right arm towards the ankle, reach with your fingers to the back wall, press the heel towards the ceiling, pull the belly button to your spine. Remember to keep that standing arm very nice and strong. Straight arm on the left, keep that shoulder blade support going on. Very good. And straighten the leg and the arm. And we come back to beginning position. Let's do a few circles with your hips and your shoulders. Keeping those hands on the floor. And few circles to both directions. You may change any time and do any kind of figure you like to do in this circle. It opens your knees and your hips a little bit more. Let's get that fluid going in the joints and take a few turnings of your wrist as well at this break. Now let's take this a little further, a little bit stronger this time. Extend your right leg back, tuck your toes under. Lift your left hand, straighten it. Lift your right leg off the floor. Bend the knee, flex the ankle, and bring the left hand to your right ankle. And now you can push with the heel to the ceiling, pulling from the shoulder and the chest, opening, lengthening the neck, pressing really strongly with your right hand to the floor. Keep that arm straight. Keep the belly button tucked in. Maybe you can lift a little bit higher. Do this as it feels good to you. Remember to breathe the whole time. Good. Inhale, lengthen the leg and the arm and return back down. Take a few wrist turnings and the other side. Lengthen the left leg back. Let's take the right arm forward, heel. Lift the leg off. Bend the knee, flex the heel. Bring the right hand to the ankle and now really hold well from the ankle. Pull the belly button in, keep the left arm straight and push the heel towards the ceiling. Lengthen your neck. Keep that abdominal area very strongly intact. Breathe. Keep breathing. Great. Push a little bit higher if you can. And then we release. Lengthen the arm and the leg, really nice and slow. Breathe and return back to the floor. Let's take a break. Few rounds with your wrists. Lower yourself down to child's pose. You can bring your hands towards your heels. And then again, let's interlace the fingers one more time over your back and lengthen the arms and bring the hands over your neck towards the ceiling. Again, any movements you like to do this in this position to release the shoulder and shoulder blade area for stretch. And now we're going to take it further. Let's come back. Let's come back. Bring your hands again to the floor, your knees, and we tuck our toes under. Lift your knees off the floor. Lift your right foot off, back, bend the knee, bring the ankle towards the heel towards the ceiling, and the left hand holds the ankle. If this is really hard for you, just bring the left knee back to the floor, but try to hold the balance. Now this is extreme core exercise. You're trying to push that ankle. Oops, it's not really easy. It's not easy, but you can do it. This is also a matter of practice. Let's do the other side. Lift your knees off the floor and then bring your left leg towards the ceiling, and you start to balance with your right hand. Hold the ankle and balance, trying to kick with your ankle towards the ceiling. Still, as you are balancing, start with your tip of your toes and your hand. Hold, breathe, and return back to the floor. You may extend this practice longer when you feel stronger. And child's pose to rest and breathe. If you feel that you're out of breath, try to keep that nose breathing going on the whole time. Good. Let's round our back, come to seated position, pull the arms behind you. Bring your legs forward, come to nice straight legged seated position. We take the Paschimottanasana. Forward, hold, forward bend, and relax over your thighs. You can hold your hands wherever it feels good right now. I choose here to have the elbows a little bit more side. They have that shoulder blade area a little bit wider, at least it feels good. Relax your neck and breathe. Let's come back. Shake your legs if you want at this time. Bend your right knee. Place your right foot over the left thigh, and let's take a twist to the right. And now I hold my both hands together and pull with your left arm the thigh to the chest and the abdominal area. I really just pull the thigh as close to my chest with a slight twist to the right. Keep your neck long. And then you can take a few rocks on this position if you feel that feels good on the outer thigh. Rocking back and forth. Shake your legs. Let's switch the other side. Take the left leg, bend the knee, place the foot over your right thigh. Right arm goes around the knee, and then hold your hands together. Keep your neck long. And I keep my right leg and the ankle also active with ankle flexed. Shoulders relaxed. Press your shoulders down. Just pull with your right arm the thigh towards your chest. And here again, you can rock a little bit back and forth if that feels a little bit more of a stretch to the outer thigh. Remember to breathe in your own rhythm the whole time. Good. Let's return back to the front. Relax. Move your pelvis a little bit further forward on the mat so you have mat behind your back, and start rolling with your exhale down to the floor. Keep your knees bent. Let's go to Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, easy bridge position. Place your heels properly under your knees and you start rolling your pelvis up towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers again under your pelvis. Really open the chest area. Try to bring your elbows the shoulders towards each other. Keep your toes and your heels pressed to the floor and an invisible ball between your knees. Keep your neck lengthened. And then take an inhale and exhale and roll the pelvis back down to the floor. And few windshield wipers, knees going back and forth to the side to release your back. Bring your knees to your chest, round your back, and let's go to Halasana. Flip your legs over your head towards your back wall, lengthening the back. I again interlace my hands so you can lengthen and bring the shoulders really under your upper body. Make sure that you're comfortable. You don't have to have your feet on the floor, but if it feels good to reach so far back, do as feels comfortable. Take a good inhale here. And with a slow exhale, you may start to come back down, nice and slow, lengthening the backside of your body. Good. Bend your knees, relax your legs, bring your legs down to the floor. Lengthen the legs as the practice is nice and short. Now it's time for our short relaxation. In the end, let your shoulders and head area be comfortable and your arms, the back of your hands on the floor. Relax your feet, your shins and your calves, your knees and your thighs all over. Let your pelvis and your buttocks be heavy on the floor. And just let go now. Keep your breath nice and soft as is comfortable. You may also take deeper breaths and sigh out at this time if that would feel good to you. It was a short practice, so it needs just a short relaxation. Remember that you can anytime stay longer in the relaxing position. If it's time to go for you as it is for me, shake your legs, bend your knees, take a few more windshield wipers to side. Turn to your right side and let's come to seated position to bring this practice to end. Relax and shake your shoulders, bring your hands in front of your chest. Namaste. And I thank you for joining me again here today. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.